Did you guys know that nearly 1 in 10 men experience depression or anxiety, but less than half receive treatment? Even more alarming, men die by suicide 4 times more often than women. From ADAA.org, by the way. It's probably no surprise, but a lot of men are actually still very uncomfortable talking about their mental health. Even though we've come a long way, socially speaking, a lot of men still do not feel comfortable even seeking treatment. And yes, for the people that don't know this, men also have mental health challenges. It's not just the women. Society has painted this crazy picture that men are supposed to just be tough and rough it out and don't be a little girl, which is crazy because girls are not tough either. That statement is so annoying. But men experience depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, high emotion, low emotions, just like women. But however, quoted from ADAA, culture, fatherhood, race, and socioeconomic statuses can all affect how men experience and address mental health struggles. So what are some things we can do? First of all, let's just keep encouraging men and women alike to keep talking about their mental health. And secondly, we can look for symptoms. And it's important to note, men and women have different symptoms and warning signs sometimes. So let's talk about the men today. Number 1, escapist behavior such as excessive work or obsession with sports. Number 2, physical complaints like headaches, digestive issues, or chronic pain. 3, substance abuse, including alcohol or drugs. 4, aggressive, violent, or controlling behavior. 5, risk-taking actions such as reckless driving. 6, sudden changes in mood, appetite, or energy levels. And 7, trouble concentrating or feeling restless. Now, of course, some women can also experience this, but most of the time, these are more prevalent in men. Now, here are some symptoms that are common for both men and women alike. Persistent sadness, hopelessness, or emptiness. Extreme fatigue or lack of energy. Sleep disturbances, like too much or too little sleep. Loss of interest in once enjoyed activities. And suicidal thoughts or self-harm ideation. Now, when it comes to male depression and suicide, this is really important to remember. Men are actually less likely to attempt suicide than women, but are more likely to die by suicide than women. It's because of these reasons. They use more lethal methods, such as firearms. They tend to act impulsively on suicidal thoughts. And they often show fewer warning signs, so it's hard for loved ones to intervene. Just because there's fewer warning signs doesn't mean that there's zero warning signs. So last but not least, what are some things in which we can do going forward? Like I said, talk about it, know the warning signs, and last but not least, how do we seek help or treatment? Here are some steps you can take. If you're the one who's experiencing these symptoms, please go see a mental health professional or go see a doctor about your symptoms. Don't be afraid to explore treatment options. Sometimes it comes down to a lifestyle change. It could be really that simple, guys. Don't be afraid to talk about it. Break the silence with friends and family. Talk with individuals that you feel comfortable and safe talking to about your mental health conditions. Also consider support groups online. We live in such a digital world now. There are tons of groups online that would very much love to talk about this whenever. There are some online therapy platforms as well. There are a lot of resources for help, specifically on the website that I've mentioned a few times here, adaa.org. There are also some personal stories from men for men on this website that I just mentioned. So you don't have to suffer in silence any longer. If you guys know anyone who needs to know this information, please save, please share, please copy this link, whatever you need to do, and let them know that they don't have to go through this alone. And if you're a woman watching this, please be a supporter. I love you guys. I hope this helps.